Today, I'm gonna be attempting to build the ultimate survival base in just 10 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes, and finally in 1 hour. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so obviously we're gonna have a few rules. Let me just state the obvious. We must start building when the timer starts, and once that timer ends, we must stop building. We cannot continue. Also, we are not allowed to use any pre-built houses of any kind. So, like, I can't just place down this pre-built and call it a survival base. I have to use my teeny tiny little brain and come up with my own survival base. And with that being said, let's start that 10-second timer. All right, guys, here we go. Start that 10-second timer. Let's go. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try and build like a Star Wars house thing here. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out. Hopefully we can get the front door on at least. And yep, there's the timer. Welp. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have for 10 seconds. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think we were gonna actually have a house with 4 walls and a door. But let's go in here and let me just give you a quick tour. And as you can see here, yep, that's basically it. All right, house tour is over. What do you guys think of my survival base? Obviously, it's gonna be the worst one yet. We're gonna have a lot more time coming up to build one. But with that being said, let's get this destroyed and let's move on to the 1-minute survival base build. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now have a whole minute to build a survival base. This time around, I'm gonna stick with the Star Wars theme just because I think it looks the best. I'm just yapping. Why don't we start that 1-minute timer? Let's see what I come up with. It's not gonna be the log cabin this time, just saying. Oh gosh, guys, we're not gonna have time for a roof, are we? Oh, this is not looking good. All right, let's put a wall. Oh my goodness. Snap there. We have less than 30 seconds left. I was saying I'm not gonna have time, and this corner is not working out for me. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's just get these walls on here. Let's just get these walls on here. 10 seconds. Oh, this is not looking good, guys. Can we get this wall on here? And this one. Oh, no. There goes the timer. I realized I placed this corner the wrong way because when you have it like that, you can't place a wall next to it for some reason. Welp, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely better than the 10-second, but it's not much better. So, not really much room for a house tour because I didn't even finish all the walls. You could probably build a better house in 1 minute, not gonna lie. This is horrible. I didn't even get time to place a floor down. I didn't get time to place a roof, but that should be a different story, hopefully, for the 10-minute build, which is what we're gonna be heading to next. And with that being said, why don't we get ready to start that build, because I think this one is going to be pretty epic, and I'm going to stray away from the Star Wars next time just to give it a little bit better of a plot in this story. Let's destroy this. Let's move on to the 10-minute build. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 10-minute build is going to be starting here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright guys, we have less than 5 minutes left, and I barely have this porch built. This is not looking good at all. We gotta start speed running this, man. Alright guys, we literally have 1 minute left. Somehow the door didn't line up, but we can still get through, so I'm not even mad. We have 1 minute though, so I don't know why I'm talking. We have to get this roof on here. I'm hoping that it fits. If it doesn't, well, we're pretty much screwed. Oh my goodness, we need to hurry up, Ryan. Hurry up, hurry up. All right, what can we place here then? We can place this guy. Oh, it's 1 block off. Oh, it looks horrible. We have to do it though. It didn't line up correctly. Yep, it's not lining up right. Oh my goodness, there it is. We have a leak in our roof, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. That roof is so lopsided, it's not even funny. You know, this turned out way better in my head. I'm not gonna lie. At least the cow is loving it. 10 minutes though, I mean, it's not bad. We walk up here and we walk into our house. We're just gonna, bam, fall into the garage. There's no second story. We didn't have enough time to build it, unfortunately. But you know what? For 10 minutes, I'm not even mad. This is a decent looking house. I probably wouldn't live in it personally. If I had like 5 more minutes, this thing would have been perfect. I'm not even gonna lie, it would have been perfect. Now comes the time where we get to destroy this beautiful thing, and we now get to build for 1 whole hour. If you guys are enjoying this video so far and you're not subscribed yet, what the heck are you doing, man? Get down there and hit that subscribe button and push that bell next to the subscribe button so you'll get notified every time I do upload a new amazing video like this. And while you're down there, you might as well hit that like button if you like this video. Anyways, that's enough yapping and self-promoting. Why don't we get into this 1 hour build? Ladies and gentlemen, the final survival base build. The reason you probably clicked on this video. We are going to be building, hopefully... Ooh, a llama. Oh, I get distracted so easy. Anyway, hopefully a really nice survival base in just 1 hour. That being said, I think you know what time it is. Let's start the 1 hour timer. Let's build. Alright guys, we're just over 10 minutes of the way through. I think we're doing pretty good so far. What do you guys think I'm building? I think it's pretty obvious now that I have 2 towers right here. Pretty obvious what I'm building now. I'm not going to spoil it though if you don't know, but we still have a little under 50 minutes left to build. So I think we're doing great on time, but let's just keep building and hopefully it turns out as good as is looking right now. Alright guys, and just like that, the next 10 minutes has already gone by. I know it looks like I haven't done much, but if you go inside these doors now, there's a staircase. And I know it looks a little janky, but you know what? It works, and we can go all the way up to the top of these towers. And look at that. We can stand on top of these towers. I think it's pretty cool. And I got the same exact thing in this tower as well. Just a really jagged spiral staircase, because unfortunately these were just too big to fit in here. As you can see, we would have needed a lot bigger of a tower. But anyways, we got 40 minutes left. I'm gonna build obviously 2 more towers in the back. If you haven't guessed now, we're building a castle style build survival base. Hopefully it looks good. Hopefully I can get these 2 built with at least 20 minutes left to spare so we can build the middle of this survival base, because right now this is a horrible survival base. There's nothing really, there's no place to store our loot, nothing. So we gotta build that yet. So let me build these 2 back towers. Let's see how long that'll take, and then we'll continue building the middle here. That's enough wasting time. We got 40 minutes left. Let's see what we can do in them last 40 minutes. Wow, and just like that, guys, I have all 4 towers complete. I honestly don't know how I did it that quick. Probably because I already had the knowledge of how to build them. So I just built that in like 10 minutes, both those towers. I'm a pretty good builder, if I say so myself. Anyways, guys, that's enough yapping. We gotta build the rest of this because we only have these 4 towers. And oh my goodness, these things are so annoying. I wish you could turn them off, because all they do is blink in my ear. We gotta finish building the middle of this, because right now, if we take a step back, that pretty much just looks like 4 towers, and there's nothing really in the middle. So yeah, we gotta do something about that. We have a little under a half an hour left, so I think we're doing great on time. We're gonna continue building, and this time I will show you probably a speed build of what I'm building. And yes, I did add stairs inside these towers, if you were wondering. I didn't cheapo out. I added everything the other towers had. But with that being said, let's start this build, and let's hope it turns out at least decent. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, I just spent the last 10 minutes building this garden, and I put wheat in here instead of wheat seeds. So now I gotta go through all of these and take the freaking wheat out and put wheat seeds. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't think sometimes, and we only have 13 minutes left. I haven't even started building the actual base yet. I've been spending the last like 10 minutes building this tiny little garden on the outside of my base. And now I have to go through here and take all these wheat out and put wheat seeds in here. So yeah, let's just say I'm probably going to have like 5 minutes left to build my base once I spend the next 20 minutes planting freaking wheat. my gosh, guys. We're down to the last minute. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. That's... I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I don't know if there's railings for these. Nope, I don't think there's railings for the spiral staircase. I think that's good for now. Let's just leave it at that. I don't think we have any more time to waste. We need to get some friggin' bed down here. We need to get storage. We need to get chests. Let's get that bad boy down there. Let's get, like, let's do 8 chests. I mean, I think we have the time to do it. I don't know. I'm not even looking at the clock right now. I'm just gonna wait till the buzzer goes off. I have no clue on how much time. Okay, let's put a bed down. We need a bed. Let's put some storage next to the bed. We need some lights in here, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the clock. We have 14 seconds. Ah, let's just get some lights in here. I don't even care how they look. Let's go outside. Let's get some lights here, here. I think that's good. We got 2 seconds left. Well, guys, there it is. Timer is going off, as you can hear right here. Man, I hate that noise. Anyways, oh my goodness. Did you guys see something? Did you guys notice anything? I put the torches on the wrong side of the house. You gotta be kidding me. I don't even care. It looks awesome, guys. Just take a look at this. Man, guys, I don't know how I built this in just under 1 hour, but I pleasantly surprised myself. So let's take a quick tour. So we walk up here into this first door right here. We got our towers on the left and right. Those are our watchtowers. And you know what? I'm glad how this garden turned out. It looks pretty good. We got so much crops. We're never ever gonna run out of crops ever again. So we got those. Let's head up back to the front and let's enter through the front door. I completely built this wrong, by the way. I thought that was the front door. But you know what? It turned out fine. We got our 8 golden chests here. That's plenty of storage. As you can see, I can literally fit my whole inventory in just 1 chest. We won't need more storage than that. We got our bed. We can go to sleep. And we even got more storage over here. We can store our pickaxe in there. Nice little bedside lamp. I just placed it there for the heck of it. But you know what? These torches are giving enough light. I did want to build a second story, but we didn't have enough time for that. But we can go up. I'll technically call this a second story. So I actually wanted to build 3 stories if we're going to call this a second story. I wanted to build another story up here, but yeah, we didn't have time for that. So let's just go up here, and I guess this is our so-called second story. Like, I'll just build it on how I probably would have built it. Like, I probably just would have put a bunch of machines up here like this. Yeah, something like this. This is probably how I would have built it up here if I had the extra, like, 2 minutes to do it. But unfortunately, we didn't. But I think, yeah, it still looked nice without that stuff. And then down here, I think this build turned out absolutely amazing. And if you guys want to see more 10-second versus 1 hour builds like this, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know. And comment down below what you think I should build next. But anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Later.